Welcome to the club here in Oakland. For the first meeting between these two, the Moncton Cobras and the Oakland Golden Seals, as they get ready to start their IFHL Season 3. An interesting coaching development here for the Oakland Golden Seals. Through their draft, they chose 4 natural defensemen. Only 2 of those will be playing their natural defensive positions. Erik Karlsson, Brent Burns, welcome to the life of playing a forward. We will see Erik Karlsson on the first line with Sidney Crosby. Brent Burns will be playing the third line along with some Sharks friends, as Devin Dubnyk will get the start for the Golden Seals as he goes head-to-head with the Moncton Cobras goaltender, John Gibson. So we'll see if this change of strategy, if it works, innovation. If it doesn't, complete catastrophe, I don't know. I've taken the two, probably arguably the 2 best offensive defensemen in the game, and making them forwards. See how that works out. Jaden Schwartzen with a shot to start the game, and Dubnyk will just decide to freeze that one. Sagan wins the draw. And the Cobras will play it around the zone. Ekman Larsson flings it towards the net. Good deflection in front there by Sagan. And Dubnyk will hang on to that. Sagan wins the draw again. Jaden Schwartz to the point for Oliver Ekman Larsson. Ekman Larsson now for Sagan. Across to Kessel. Back to Sagan. Off the boards for Kessel. Into the corner. Drops it back. That's picked off by Leon Draisaitl. And here comes Erik Karlsson, playing right wing for the first time in his professional career. There's a giveaway at center. Up to Jaden Schwartz. He's taken down hard there by Ryan O'Reilly, who'll be getting some defensive duties this season. Draisaitl across to Karlsson. Back for Draisaitl. And he couldn't quite get a stick on it. Gibson will grab that and hang on. There's a big hit there from Ryan O'Reilly as he steps up into Jaden Schwartz. As the second lines will hop onto the ice here, Kuznetsov and Bergeron on the draw. Kuznetsov able to win that one in his own end. Philip Forsberg up for Kuznetsov. He'll get it back. Forsberg into the zone. Tried to send it across. It's picked off. And the Golden Seals just turn back as it's sent back in their zone. Radulov. And then up the boards for Forsberg. That centering pass picked off. Kuznetsov fighting to get to it. Ends up getting it, but it comes out of the zone. Now right back in. Drew Doughty carrying it in to the corner. Drops it back. Forsberg for Radulov. Now Kuznetsov. Off the boards into the corner. Radulov to the point. Doughty. In there for Forsberg. Doughty again. Tried to play it up ice. He will to Forsberg, keeping it into the zone. Philip Forsberg to the corner. Centering pass for Radulov. A great chance there. Stopped by Dubnyk, but he'll keep it moving on. Patrice Bergeron. Up ice into the zone. Bergeron to the corner. Sends it back to the point. Big shot. Just goes over top. Doughty forced off the puck by Bergeron. Gets some help though when it's out of the zone. Now Mikko Rantanen for the Cobras. Cuts back. Gets poked off the puck. Duncan Keith sends it up to Brent Burns, who's returned to his forward position. Couture with a shot and he scores. Burns to Couture. And the Golden Seals have the first goal of the game. Burns breaks into the zone, sees Couture heading towards the net. Gets the puck past both Cobras there in front. And Couture has an open chance at the net. He puts it up over top of Gibson. And the Oakland Golden Seals have a 1-0 lead. Couture bringing it back in. Drops it off for Burns. Burns shoots. Good save. Puck back to the front. Burns on it again. Pietrangelo knocks him off the puck. And we'll play it up ice. Sebastian Aho to the corner. Taken there by Bo Horvat. He's playing defense. And he'll steal that one. Sends it up. Logan Couture. Couture across to Joe Thornton. Thornton to the corner, taken there. Sends it in front for Horvat jumping up. Horvat shot through. Back to the point, Trouba. Try to send it into the corner. That'll get picked off. And the Cobras will come out of their zone. Jaden Schwartz for Sebastian Aho. Aho drops it back, Pietrangelo. Now Sagan in, he shoots. That one's stopped, and Dubnyk will hang on to that one. That third line for the Golden Seals, Thornton, Couture, and Burns getting the first goal. Got another couple good chances on this shift as well. That line looking great so far for Oakland. Sagan and Crosby. Sagan wins the draw again. Schwartz gonna fight out of the corner. O'Reilly comes back and steals it from him. Now up ice, Leon Draisaitl takes it to the corner. Goes around behind the net, sends it back to the point. Barkov is there with a shot. That one's gloved out of the air by Gibson. Tried to play it off, and the Golden Seals will steal it. Big chance in front. Stopped again by John Gibson. This time he'll think better of it and hang on. Great chance there off the turnover. Crosby spots Draisaitl alone in front. And Gibson had to come up big on that one. Both lines will stay on the ice. Sagan, Schwartz, Kessel versus Crosby, Draisaitl, Carlson. As Sagan will win another draw. He's gotten the advantage on Crosby so far in this one. Kessel bringing it in. Drops at the point, Ristolainen. In for Phil Kessel to the side for Sagan. Good chance there, stopped. Sagan brings it around in front. And Dubnyk will hold on to that. Great chance there for Tyler Sagan, set up by Phil Kessel. But Dubnyk got to the post first and was able to keep it out. Pair of fourth line shifts here. It'll be Backlund versus Turris on this draw. And Backlund wins it clean. McDonough rushed at the point, able to keep it in though. As Riley Smith plays it back for him. To the corner, Kyle Turris playing it up ice to Sasha Barkov. Now for Ryan Getzlaf. Getzlaf coming in, takes the shot, that goes wide. Barkov for Turris. To the side for Krejci with a shot. That one saved by Gibson, who freezes it again. Evgeny Kuznetsov comes out as the Turris line decides to stay on here. Kuznetsov will bring it out. Quick pass up to Alex Radulov. Radulov drops it back. Forsberg shot. Good kick saved by Dubnyk. Kuznetsov to Forsberg. At the point, Suter jumping in for Forsberg with a shot. That one wide. Rebound chance. Off the side of the net and in behind. Kuznetsov in there to the corner. Horvat will come out with it though and play it up ice. 2-on-2. Krejci and Getzlaf. Krejci plays it around into the corner. Getzlaf there. Play it off the puck. Try to get it in front. Getzlaf will. Takes the shot. Stopped by Gibson. He'll hang on. Couple good looks there at the side for Philip Forsberg for Moncton. But two pretty great saves by Dubnyk. Keep the 1-goal lead for Oakland. Bergeron gets a draw win. Horvat's rushed though, and he'll come out. Good chance here for Philip Forsberg. Cutting into the zone. Forsberg can't get to center. Good defensive play. Now he steps around and gets a shot. That's handled by Dubnyk. Moncton dominant in the face-off circle so far, but Bergeron got the last one. He'll go up against Sagan this time. That one a bit more 50-50. And the Golden Seals will come out. Kovalchuk to the corner. Goes around behind the net line. Try to center it. It won't get there, and Schwartz will carry it out. Jaden Schwartz into the zone. Schwartz goes to the corner, cuts back, leaves it there for Kessel. He can't get around. Schwartz comes in. He gets tripped up, and there'll be a penalty coming to Oakland. Tripping call. It'll be against Ilya Kovalchuk, as he gets his stick into the feet of Jaden Schwartz right there. So we'll see if this Moncton Cobra power play can tie up the game. Sagan wins another draw. Big one-timer chance there for Kessel. Goes into the corner. Doughty to the point. That one missed. Raced for it. Kessel will win the race. And crisis averted there. Kessel now up to Sagan, who brings it in. Sagan can't step around Sasha Barkov. Good play from him. He'll go back around behind the net. Rotten unable to stop that one. Rotten to the front. Centering pass gets picked off. Sagan gets a chance back, though, at the side. Good save from Dubnyk. Now Kessel winds and fires. That one's deflected. But Dubnyk makes the save. Not able to really get set up there, but they get a couple good chances anyway. And Dubnyk having to be sharp early in the power play. Second unit over the boards for Moncton. It'll be Burns and Bergeron, the forwards here on the penalty kill. Duncan Keith, Logan Couture, the other two. Bergeron hammers it in. Burns up there against Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo wins it, sends it out in front. That was dangerous, but it worked. Forsberg up to Radulov. Radulov spins away from a Drake move by him, but he can't get it to the net. There was nobody there in front when he made the pass. And now Oakland coming out with it. Keith hammers it around. Pietrangelo now on it. Alex Pietrangelo. Up, Radulov. Return pass broken up. And the Golden Seals will play it down. 30 seconds left on the Moncton power play. Sebastian Aho all the way up to Kuznetsov. Across now for Forsberg. Forsberg for Pietrangelo. Drops it for Forsberg, a shot. Gets blocked in front by Logan Couture. And it'll come back the other way. 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Sidney Crosby with the puck. Crosby gets around Pietrangelo and sends it in. Aho off the boards and out as we're back to 5-on-5. Forsberg tripped up, another penalty coming. Forsberg now into the zone, to the corner. Goes around behind the net. Off the boards to the point. Aho in for Perry with a shot. That one stopped. And Couture will steal that from Radulov, and here comes the penalty again. It'll be another tripping call, this time to Duncan Keith. One of the only defensemen Oakland uses as a defenseman will be in the box for 2 minutes here. So we'll see how that plays around with their penalty kill strategy. It looks like O'Reilly and Barkov are the so-called defensemen here, with Burns on the ice as a forward. Rottman gets around him, plays it up to Sagan. He'll hammer it from a long ways in, and Dubnyk kicks it into the corner. Barkov up to Burns. Gets it back, can't get it out of the zone though, kept in though by Rantanen. Rantanen off the glass behind the net. Kessel couldn't get it. It'll come all the way around to the sidewall. Doughty pinched in, kept keep it in. That shot gets deflected in front and turned away by Dubnyk. O'Reilly just decides to give it to Dubnyk, and he'll hang on. Great deflection in front of the Drew Doughty shot there by Tyler Sagan. But Dubnyk has been great so far in the period, especially on these penalty kills. Sagan's unit will stay out. Crosby and Carlson, the forwards on this, as O'Reilly and Barkov will stay on at the back end. Rottman picks that one off. Now right back into the zone. Carlson comes back to get it. Kessel has it now. Kessel with a shot. Good save. Back to the corner. Kessel for Sagan off the side of the net. Sagan still has it. Goes behind for Kessel. Kessel off a stick and out. Gibson will just leave it there in the corner. Nobody after it, though, so Crosby will get to it first. Ekman Larson didn't know what he was doing. Carlson comes out in front off the post. Carlson still on it. Erik Karlsson off the post again. Two shorthanded chances from Erik Karlsson, and he rang them both off the bar. Now Mikko Rantanen to Sagan. Back to Rantanen. Big one-timer for Doughty. Gloved out of the air by Dubnyk, and he'll hang on. All kinds of chances on this Moncton power play, but Devan Dubnyk stopping them all so far. Kuznetsov's unit out now. Bergeron scrums the draw, but they'll win it. And Moncton will get possession. Aho comes off the point, sends it across for Forsberg. Couldn't get a shot, it got poked away. Up the boards and out as they're back to 5-on-5 again. Patrice Bergeron drops it back, sends it to the front of the net there off the point. Nobody to it. Burns will get to it in the corner though. Burns for Couture. In for Burns. Shot. Rebound. Kovalchuk poked away by Gibson. Now back the other way. Alexander Radulov for Pietrangelo. Drops it back. Forsberg. His shot through. Ends up hitting Kuznetsov in front. Comes out. Forsberg couldn't dig it away. Horvat will. And now it's a 2-on-2 back the other way. Patrick Laine. Centering pass picked off by Pietrangelo. Final 30 seconds of the first. Now down the other way. Philip Forsberg to the corner. Sends it around behind the net. Taves will pick that off in the final seconds. And we'll see if they can get a shot here. Kovalchuk into the zone. Kovalchuk gets rushed by Pietrangelo. Gets a shot. Good save. Rebound to the side, but that'll do it for the first period. Only one goal to speak of. Scored by the Oakland Golden Seals, Logan Couture. And that'll be enough to give them a 1-goal lead into the second period. Gotta say, so far so good on the coaching strategy for Oakland. The penalty kill may be a source of worry later on in the season, but if Devan Dubnyk keeps playing the way he's been playing, that won't be much of an issue. 17-9 the shots. Of course, 2 power plays thrown in there for Moncton. But Couture's goal, the difference maker so far, with 40 minutes left to go. Sagan and Crosby on the draw again. Sagan's been getting the better of Crosby from these faceoffs in the first, but Crosby starts off the second with a win. Kessel picks that pass off. Coming back, 2-on-3 here. Kessel can't get around Crosby. And O'Reilly will break it out. Crosby in now at Draisaitl. Crosby. Good back check by Sagan, breaks it up. His pass stolen though by Crosby. Crosby in the corner. Goes around behind the net. Off the boards to the point. O'Reilly's there. Keeps it in. Draisaitl for Karlsson's shot blocked. Hits off a couple bodies and comes out of the zone. Leon Draisaitl tripped from behind by Schwartz. And now the Oakland power play. We'll get a chance to show what it's made of. Jaden Schwartz gets a stick in on Draisaitl. And that's an easy call. 2 minutes for tripping. Riley Smith, Michael Backlund, the penalty-killing forwards for Moncton. Oakland controls the draw. Couture at the point. Off the boards to O'Reilly. O'Reilly to the point of Laine. Now for Bergeron. Another penalty coming to Moncton. We see Dubnyk heading to the bench there. Laine out of his own zone. Off the boards to Bergeron. Bergeron across to Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk, good save. Rebound. Grabbed by Suter. And here comes the call. It'll be, looks like, boarding to Ryan Suter. So it'll be a minute 30 of 5-on-3 here for Oakland. Yeah, there's a dangerous hit in the corner. Could call that boarding, could call it hitting from behind. He's lucky that's only 2. That's a dangerous hit in the corner. Now Vincent Trocheck taking the draw here for Moncton. Crosby wins it. Laine, one-timer chance at the side. Puck bouncing in behind and he scores, but they're waving it off immediately. Karlsson's one-timer. Crosby's in there. There's 2 Golden Seals in there, but I think it's going to hit off of Crosby's foot. They'll have to look at it for a kick. Here's the overhead. Crosby comes in, and right there you see a skate come in. If that's Crosby's, it's definitely a kicking motion. We'll see what the call will be here. They'll wave it off. They'll call it a kick. It was Crosby's skate that came in. Probably if he leaves well enough alone there, it probably goes in by itself anyway. It doesn't. He kicks it in. So they'll stay at 5-on-3. Just 4 seconds tick off there. Face-off comes outside the zone. And Oakland will have to try again. Laine out, bringing it in. Cuts to the center. Laine shoots off the blocker. And into the corner. Barkov, centering pass. Great chance for Crosby. Stopped by Gibson. Trocheck off the boards, kept in by Barkov. At the point, Lyonnais walking in. Lyonnais, all kinds of room, and he scores! Patrick Lyonnais, not gonna be denied. First goal gets waved off. They score one right away, right back on the 5-on-3. And it's Patrick Lyonnais putting Oakland up by 2. Patrick Lyonnais walking in off the point. It was basically a breakaway. There were so little players around him. Dipsy dangle moves all over the place, and the captain, Lyonnais, puts him up by 2. Still a minute 35 left of 5-on-4 to work with here. But Moncton will bring it in shorthanded. Michael Backlund stops up, drops it back. McDonough shoots wide. Lyonnais on it, plays it up to Eric Carlson. Carlson in a one-on-one, decide to cut away. Pietrangelo stepped up into him, and that's a big hit. Puck sent down the ice into the corner. Oakland up by 2, still on the power play. Sidney Crosby coming in, across for Barkov. Drops it back, Lyonnais. Now for Couture, charging it with a shot. That deflects up over top of the net. McDonough just about giving it away. He does. Barkov plays it to the point. Gets it back to the corner now, Carlson. In for Barkov. Couture, Lyonnais. Big one-timer chance. Gloved out of the air by Gibson. And he'll hang on. What a frightening-looking power play this is for Oakland. With as many forwards as they, natural forwards anyway, as they have in this lineup. Not very surprising. Bergeron wins it. Kovalchuk to Burns. Save. Fantastic stop there by Gibson. Now out of the zone. Alex Pietrangelo charging in. Heads towards the corner. Going to do some penalty killing here. Maybe taking a page out of Oakland's book, the defenseman playing forward, but he'll get trapped in the zone. O'Reilly for Thornton. Drops it back, Bergeron. In for Thornton. Bergeron one-timer. Good save. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Can't get it out. Now they do. Coming in, Vincent Trocheck. Has Schwartz with him. Trocheck stops up, flicks it at the net. Blockered into the corner, and we're back to 5-on-5. Jaden Schwartz for Trocheck. Shot. Great save by Devin Dubnyk. Now Ryan O'Reilly. Stopping up. Drops it back. Kovalchuk. Now Thornton. In for O'Reilly. Back to Kovalchuk. Sending that into the corner. Burns walks out in front. Good chance for Burns, and he scores! Brent Burns with all kinds of room coming out of the corner. Beats Gibson up high, and it's 3-0 Oakland. Ekman Larson takes the bad route towards Burns there and leaves him his strong side to come out of the corner with. And the big-bodied Brent Burns just muscles his way to the net and shovels that one past Gibson as the Golden Seals take a 3-0 lead. Ilya Kovalchuk into the zone. Tried to send it across. Ekman Larson picked it off, and they'll get it out. Kuznetsov coming up, has Radulov with him. Stops up, drops it back for Doughty. Doughty shot through, knocked away. Puck to the corner, Patrick Lyonnais. Behind the net. Up ice now for Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron goes wide. Drops it back, Carlson. Draisaitl, that one knocked away. Great chance there again. Now Carlson to the corner. Goes around behind the net, centering it. Hits off the side, and Gibson will hang on. Moncton throws on the fourth line. The Golden Seals counter with their first. But Corey Perry will bring it in. Perry chips it in behind the net. Riley Smith in front for Perry. A good chance. That one knocked away by Dubnyk. Now coming up ice. Eric Carlson drops it back. Ryan O'Reilly He'll come in off the point, takes the shot up high. That gets deflected into the corner. Crosby's there, pinned up against the boards. Ristolainen digs it in, and will play it up ice. Corey Perry in again. Perry stops up, looks to the net. Good move here from Perry. Perry still with the puck, cycles it in. Tyler Seguin on the ice. Seguin leaves it there for Riley Smith. Back in for Seguin. Seguin centering pass looking for Perry, but it got picked off. Now Logan Couture. Barkov for Couture, and he scores. Logan Couture, second of the game. It's 4-0 now. Oakland starting to run away with this one, as Logan Couture pots another one. Fantastic pass through the seam. Again, the Moncton defense caught 2-on-1 man, leaving another one open. And it was Couture all alone in the slot. Thornton plays it up for Brent Burns. He's rushed by Ryan Suter, and he'll force him off the puck. Seguin up to Kessel. Phil Kessel coming in. Stops up, leaves it for Seguin. His shot scores. The Cobras finally on the board, thanks to the captain, Tyler Seguin. Kessel stops up here, spots Seguin coming in, and a good shot from him. He sees Dubnyk leaning over to his blocker side, decides to just flick it towards the glove side. And that works out nicely. Tyler Seguin gets the first goal for the Cobras. That draw scrummed. Kessel had it for a second. Thornton stole it. And now the Golden Seals will bring it in. Barkov on the net. Gibson looked back on that one, but he kept it out. Vincent Trocheck, Logan Couture on the draw. Comes out in front for Thornton. Couldn't quite get to it. Burns will. Now for Thornton. Stripped of the puck by Doughty and sent out of the zone. Ryan O'Reilly plays it up. Trocheck picked it off, but Burns takes it right back. Burns off the boards, around the net, and in behind. Centering pass comes out, just hops over the stick, and comes up ice. Vincent Trocheck, good move by him. Can't quite get around, though. Sends it to the side. Drew Doughty on it. Doughty look across for Ekman Larson. The pass just broken up. Doughty keeps it in for a second. Rantanen comes in to support, but Couture will break it out. Now Getzlaff gets around Oliver Ekman Larson. Heads to the corner. Getzlaff walks it in front. Takes the shot. Good stop there by Gibson. And he'll hang on. Kuznetsov and Turris on the draw to the right of Gibson, with the Golden Seals still up by 3. Ristolainen up for Philip Forsberg, and they're into the zone. Kuznetsov all the way across to Radulov. Kuznetsov just deflected it wide. A great give and go there. Couldn't quite pick the corner. Kept in by Radulov. Gets it back from Kuznetsov. Puck to the corner, and the Golden Seals will break it out. Getzlaff cutting in. Getzlaff goes back, sends it back to the point. Shot towards the net, blocked in front by McDonough, and sent up ice. Radulov stopping up, drops it back. McDonough across the Ristolainen. His shot up high, blocked in front, and into the corner. Centering pass picked off there by Getzlaff, who hands it up to Bergeron and into the zone. Patrice Bergeron takes it to the corner. Big centering pass. Kovalchuk was in a little too close, and Gibson makes the save. Kovalchuk steals it back, though, from Ristolainen to the front of the net. Ristolainen will take that and send it up. Phil Kessel stops up again. Kessel to the slot. Sends it to the front of the net. Schwartz. It missed him, but he'll get control of it in the corner. Now goes to Seguin. Seguin off the boards to the point. Pietrangelo centering pass there. Nobody home. And the Golden Seals will take it the other way. Kovalchuk trip from behind by Schwartz, his second tripping call of the game. We'll see him sit for 2 more. Jaden Schwartz. Trip Kovalchuk from behind. As we'll see the Golden Seals power play get another opportunity. They're 1 for 2 in the game. They scored on a 5-on-3 earlier. Couldn't score on the 5-on-4 that came after that. There's a chance for Carlson. We saw that set play the first time. It works again here, but can't get the goal. Riley Smith off the boards and down the ice. Sasha Barkov bringing it into the zone. Barkov sends it across. Picked off, though, by Smith. As it ended up in a group of players there. He'll be the one who find the loose puck and send it down. Crosby up to Barkov. Barkov has Eric Carlson with him. Barkov stops. Drops it back to the point. Thornton is there. Thornton wrister through. Crosby with a chance. That one's poked away from him by Gibson. Now Carlson across. Crosby. One-timer for Barkov. Great glove there from Johnny Gibson. Bergeron and Trocheck on this draw. 1:02 left to go in the power play. Thornton across looking for O'Reilly, but he couldn't get the shot. Centering pass. Burns through. It's poked off of him. It bounces off of Gibson. Still in the zone. Good chance for Burns again. And Gibson will hang on to that. .50 seconds left to go in the power play. All kinds of chances on this one as well. Bergeron will win that battle. Send it back to the point. Sent back in for him. Bergeron. Now to the point line. Poked off the puck. And out of the zone, but he's tripped by Trocheck. Trocheck was putting the pressure on. He got a couple poke checks on the puck. Then he gets one on the skates. Down he goes, and it'll be another 5-on-3 for Oakland. .35 seconds of 5-on-3 to work with. They scored in their other 5-on-3 chance earlier. A good start to that kill, though, from Moncton as they send it down. Kuznetsov, the forward, in there forechecking a bit. Ends up blocking that one. A good play from him. Can't get around Lyonnais, though. And he'll come back. Eric Carlson. Into the zone. Drops it back. Lyonnais. Big shot off the post. Couture keeps it in. Sends it towards the net. It's poked away, but still in the zone. In the corner. Carlson for Barkov. Barkov walking in. One-timer scores. Add another one to the power play totals. This time it's Sidney Crosby. And the Golden Steels restore a 4-goal lead. The 5-on-3 situation had just expired, so this will go up as a 5-on-4 goal and will return to even strength. That's the only silver lining for Moncton here. But just a fantastic power play once again from Oakland. Strikes the Cobras, and they're up 5-1. Crosby across to Carlson. Carlson sends it to the net. That one gets poked away, and Moncton will bring it out. Evgeny Kuznetsov taken down hard there by O'Reilly, but Forsberg comes in and gets the loose puck. Forsberg, final minute of the second, can't cut to the net. Good play there by Barkov. Now up Crosby, back to Barkov, over for Crosby. Crosby poked off the puck by Pietrangelo, and Carlson had the chance on the rebound there. That one knocked away. Schwartz across for Suter. Final seconds of the second. Suter can't get around Barkov. And that'll do it for the second period. A goal explosion there from Oakland. A couple on the power play. Moncton putting themselves down 5-on-3 twice in that period. Oakland able to score essentially twice in 5-on-3 scenarios. And of course there was that goal that was taken away as well. There's the dominant period from Oakland there. And they have a 4-goal lead to show for it. Oakland taking a commanding lead in goals, of course, and a commanding lead in shots as well, 30-21 after 2. Moncton a lot of work to do if they're going to come back in this one, but the way Oakland's been playing, can't say that looks like it's in the cards. Moncton wins the draw, tries to bring it in, gets turned back at the blue line. And a giveaway there. Doughty to Carlson. Carlson coming in, drops it back. O'Reilly taking off the puck but kept in. Draisaitl tried to work it in. Schwartz steals it from him and just gets it out of the zone. Ekman-Larsson looking up to Sagan. Pass was blocked by Carlson though, and brought in now by Leon Draisaitl. Ekman-Larsson back behind the net, gets it back from Doughty, and will skate it out. Up ice to Phil Kessel. Kessel cuts in with a shot, blocked by O'Reilly. Now Erik Karlsson up 2-on-2 with Crosby. Crosby back to Karlsson, back to Crosby, in for Karlsson, great save! Karlsson and Crosby just playing pitch and catch there. And Gibson stayed with it. Barkov in for Lyonnais. Being pushed off there. And that'll force a turnover and get it out of the zone. Philip Forsberg up to Radulov. He's fending off a check. Still muscling his way through. Still has the puck. Fantastic play there from Radulov. Works it in for Forsberg. Forsberg being pressured as well, but still has it off the boards to the point. Pietrangelo forced off the puck by Kovalchuk, but he couldn't get it out of the zone. Now he will. And brings it in. Kovalchuk to the corner. Pushed away there by Pietrangelo. Suter comes in, can't get it out. Aho now will skate it out, and the Cobras will bring it in. Sebastian Aho to the corner. Centering pass, looking for Suter jumping up. Deflected it towards the net, but Dubnyk makes the save. Oakland wins the draw. Rantanen rushes in though and steals it. Mikko Rantanen to the corner. Trying to skate away from Burns. Still has it. Off the boards to the point. Ristolainen. Pass across. Hits off a leg of Joe Thornton. And out. Couture just decides to send it in. Ristolainen back for it. Up ice to Vincent Trocheck. Trocheck into the zone. Stops up. Looks to the net. Rantanen deflects it on. Good save there by Dubnyk. Rebound stopped again. Trocheck on it. Jamming away out at the front of the net. Another save by Dubnyk. And again, Dubnyk comes up strong. Now Burns in. Brent Burns gets away from McDonough. Into Thornton. To the point now Taves. Up. Good interception there from Sebastian Aho. Aho drops it back. Ristolainen tried to work it in. Burns blocked it. and Ristolainen can't keep it in. Burns chasing down Risto. Having trouble staying away from him. A nifty move there to make him go past. And bring it up. Tyler Seguin into the zone. Cuts around. Good play there by Seguin, but ran into Horvat. Doughty back in for Seguin behind the net. Seguin walks in front. Big one-timer. Great save by Devin Dubnyk. Jaden Schwartz got all of that one from the high slot. And it was looking top corner. But Dubnyk came up big. Still a 5-1 lead here for Oakland. 12-10 left to go in the third. Moncton trying to find a way to get some pucks past Dubnyk, but that has not been an easy task in this one. Kyle Turris up to Getzlaf. Getzlaf sent it back for him and missed, but they'll keep it alive. Getzlaf to the point. Horvat back in for Getzlaf. In for Bo Horvat. Across. Turris. Now Trouba. Stolen by Phil Kessel. Kessel has speed. Breaks in. Can't quite get the breakaway. Sends it across for Schwartz and he scores. Phil Kessel over to Schwartz on the 2-on-1. And Moncton might have a little bit of life left in him as Jaden Schwartz makes it 5-2. Kessel picked off that play at the other side. Thought he might have had enough speed to get around the defense for a breakaway. Instead, stops up a little bit. Let Schwartz join him in the rush. Gets a perfect pass over to him. And Kessel gets his second assist of the game. More known as a shooter, has set up some pretty good goals in this one. Draisaitl to the point. Barkov, one-timer. Gibson didn't see that one, but he kept it out. Barkov at the point, in for Carlson. Sent around behind the net, Ekman Larsson. Now for Kuznetsov, up to Forsberg. Philip Forsberg brings it into the zone. Drops it back to the point, Doughty. Doughty walking into the slot, gets poked off the puck. And it's sent up the other way. Erik Karlsson now, breakaway for Karlsson. Karlsson to Crosby, saved, and it's into the corner. Kuznetsov, up to Doughty now, Radulov. Radulov pushed off the puck by O'Reilly, and he'll send it streaming back the other way. Leon Draisaitl spins around, heads towards the corner. Draisaitl gets his stick lifted, but now still has it. Leaves it there at the point for O'Reilly. Now Barkov. And that's played up and out. Radulov has Riley Smith with him. It's poked off his stick. Bergeron sends it back in. Dangerous play there. Radulov with a chance. Off the rebound off Riley Smith's shot. And Dubnyk keeps them both out. Now Patrick Laine into the attacking zone. One-timer for Barkov, deflects into the corner. That hit Ryan Suter in front. Now Riley Smith coming back in for Moncton. Smith drops it to the point, Suter. Suter works it in for Perry. Drops it back, Pietrangelo in front, Backlund. Across now, Smith for Pietrangelo, trying to work it in. Good play there by Laine to break it up. Now back the other way, Patrice Bergeron for Laine. Drops it back, Trouba's shot blocked in front. Kovalchuk sends that through. Bergeron got tied up. Trouba keeps it in to the corner. Bergeron gets away from Pietrangelo. Gibson gets a poke check on. Kovalchuk's shot just about through. But Gibson will grab it and hang on. Moncton wins the draw, but Turris wins the loss, and he scores! Kyle Turris, fantastic pressure after losing the draw, forces the turnover, gets left alone in front, gets a pass from the point, and restores the 4-goal lead. This play is all Kyle Turris. He loses the faceoff, but rushes the loss, gets it back, sends it up there for Getzlaf. It's a give and go right to the front of the net as Turris headed straight there He beat Ristolainen into the slot, gets a clean pass, and beats Gibson. Just as Moncton maybe thought they had some life, it's taken right away from them. 5 minutes left to go, down by 4 again. Seguin walks out in front. What a chance that was. And he couldn't bury it. This game liable to be a high-scoring affair for both clubs, if not for Devin Dubnyk. He's been making some fantastic saves in this one. Of course, Oakland's offense firing on all cylinders. 6 goals in the game so far. Ryan McDonough sends it into the corner for Schwartz. Schwartz gets another penalty. This time he's hooked up Trouba. And the dangerous Oakland power play gets another chance. Jaden Schwartz, 3rd penalty of the game for him. Not the kind of hat trick you want, that's for sure. That's the kind of hat trick that has you wearing the dunce cap on the bench for the rest of the game. Quick play off the draw, and Burns just about buried one. Burns gets it back out of the corner. One-timer scores. And the power play doesn't take long this time. It's Burns to O'Reilly, and it's 7-2. The offensive talent this team possesses simply cannot be overstated. Early in the season, of course, but especially this power play, simply deadly. .445 left to go in the third. Oakland up 7-2. This one pretty much out of reach. Philip Forsberg will bring it in for Moncton. Sends it across to Radulov with a shot. Good save. Forsberg in the corner. Jams it out in front and he scores. Philip Forsberg comes out of the corner. Goes 5-hole on Dubnyk. And at this point, that's a stats patter for Philip Forsberg. A good little juke. It looked like he was going around behind the net. And at the last second decides to cut to the front. Dubnyk did not see that. He got off his post. He got up in the air. And just an easy pick through his 5-hole for Forsberg on that one. That first period flurry by Moncton for Devin Dubnyk had to be absolutely amazing. Moncton dominated the first. Oakland dominated the second. The difference, the goaltending. Dubnyk spectacular in the first. Gibson less so in the second, and Oakland was able to get that big lead. Moncton not able to come back since. Schwartz up to Radulov. Radulov over for Schwartz, trying to direct it towards the net. And Dubnyk will stop that one. Seguin and Crosby on the draw. Even the face-off totals have completely turned on its head compared to the first period. Seguin especially was dominant in that period. Oakland only winning about 2 draws, and now they have an advantage in that category. Crosby for Carlson across the Draisaitl. Now O'Reilly coming in. Works it in for Carlson. Maybe just killing the clock here as he gets around. For Draisaitl. Carlson, big one-timer, goes wide. Gibson literally sat down on that one. He was so deked out of his boots with those passes. Last minute to go in the third. Jaden Schwartz has 3 penalties and a goal. Bill Castle tripped up. As Sidney Crosby will be heading to the box for this one. Moncton's power play. Not able to capitalize earlier on their lone attempt. They spent most of their game on the penalty kill. We'll see what this power play unit can get done here late in the game, if anything. Couture goes off the boards. Carlson will clear it with 40 seconds left to go in the game. Drew Doughty plays it up for Kessel, and they're offside. Sagan will win that draw. Ekman Larson brings it in. Final 30 seconds. Doughty for Sagan. Back to Doughty. His shot. Dubnyk comes out for that one. That makes a nice save. The draw win there by Sagan. Kessel back at the other point. One-timer for Ekman Larson is picked out of the sky there by Dubnyk. OEL not getting everything on that one-timer. Another draw win from Sagan. One-timer this time from Kessel gets blocked as it goes into the corner with 10 seconds left to go. One-timer in front. That was Rantanen. Couldn't bury it. Rantanen up again for Sagan. 5 seconds left to go. The Oakland Golden Seals survive some first period domination from Moncton, then dominate the second and third themselves. They'll run away with this one. 7-3 the final score. Moncton catching up in shots there in the third, but certainly not enough to come back. 37-36 the final tally in that category. As we'll take a look at the three stars here. Logan Couture, 2 goals earns him the first. Brett Burns, a 3-point night for him, a goal and 2 assists. The second, and Ryan O'Reilly, a goal and an assist. 4 hits as well, earning him the third. As the Oakland Golden Seals defeat the Moncton Cobras 7-3.